Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is NoDust here, bringing you some more budget rogue laddering. Before we hop back onto the ladder, we had 2 packs from last time. So I haven't played since I did the Tolbarad Tavern Brawl shenanigans. So we had 2 packs from there, and I decided to pick up some classic packs just because I needed some SI7s, I needed some Azure Drakes, and Big Brew will be nice. Let me just note down what I picked up, and MCT will also be nice. So Big Brew is something to consider. MCT is definitely something to consider. Worgen, I don't know, and Cold Blood, I don't know. But I definitely will consider Big Brew and MCT. Okay, next one. I really want a Legendary, so I'm going to have a ton of dust. No such luck this time. Blade Flurry is nice. Head Crack. So I have a second Blade Flurry. I don't think I'll be putting it in. I don't really want 2 copies of Blade Flurry at the moment. Raging isn't really great because I can't activate it. Yeah, this isn't much of a. The second pack wasn't much, but the first pack gave us a number of tools. Headcrack is nice. I would run Headcrack in a Reno Fatigue Rogue deck, but that's not really the name of the game for this run. But I will be putting in the MCT, I think. Okay, so we're going to start off the video with a couple of deck changes. Okay, Mind Control Tech. What do I put in? I think Little Exorcist is nice. Actually, Shattered. I might actually switch it out for Shattered Sun, because Little Exorcist is a nice board flip if I'm facing a Haunted Creeper or a Mad Scientist. MCT can work too. Shattered Sun can often miss, although it doesn't tend to miss in this deck. I haven't really found it missing, but I'm going to take out the Shattered Sun. So let me actually note this down so it's a little bit easier for my SSC. Comes out for MCT, and that is plus 100 dust. So I take out the Shattered Sun for an MCT, and the other one that I was thinking about was Big Brew. So Big Brew, does Big Brew fit in this deck? I'm inclined to say no, because Brew, the card itself is quite strong. 4 for a 5/4 is really good because it challenges a lot of things. But just the battle cry, it slows you down because you return a friendly minion to your hand. Played just by itself, it's not too bad. It's like a Lost Tall Strider, but if you have something on the board, you actually slow yourself down, and you really need to build around a Big Brew. So I think I'm going to leave the Big Brew for now. We're just going to put the MCT in as a, pseudo anti-Doctor balanced tech. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I will disappear into the YouTube vortex shortly to update the deck list. Okay, and we are back into game. I believe I've updated the deck list correctly and with the deck cost, and off we go. So those of you who are astute may have noticed that I am playing at a different time. Generally, I play in the morning about between 5, 6 and 7 a.m, during which I call after school aggro, because I'm in Australia. And that sort of time in Australia equates to about 3 to 3:30 p.m. on the east coast of North America. But now it's 9:22 p.m. in Australia, and that equates to about 3 to 4 a.m. I think it's 3:23 a.m. right now in North America. So I'm wondering whether the player base is significantly different. We will have to see. Okay, just remembering the rules of Rogue, I do not clear this thing for him. I let him clear it for himself. Why do I do that? Because every extra draw he gets in his hand means he could, there is a world in which all of the cards in his hand are traps, and this will whiff. They're very unlikely early in the game, but later on in the game, it's actually pretty likely. So every single turn I leave this up is a powerful play for me. Although I am taking face damage, I don't think it's too much of an issue. Yeah, let's do this. And I'm not going to swing because I want to keep the. I'm not going to have a chance to weapon up for a while, so I'm going to hold the dagger since I'm going to be playing this next turn. And then the earliest turn I'll be daggering up with turn 5, MCT dagger up. So we will see how we go. It's looking okay this game, since I've taken a bit of face damage, but the Earthen Ring has given me some healing, and I really wonder if Okay, double mad scientist is actually pretty troubling for him, I feel. I really do feel it's a little troubling. And I will clear it now because... Yeah, I will clear it now.
Here we go.
Makes it quite likely that there's a freezing in there. And the freezing an earthen ring is always going to be good for me. I'll pay 5 mana for it. So this clears the explosive. You know, it doesn't do anything aside from 2 damage. Okay, is it a bear? Yeah, it's a bear. Okay. Do I sap the bear? I don't think I need to sap the bear. No. Okay, I was thinking that there might have been so let me collect my thoughts. A freezing in there. And freezing on an earthen ring, that's like the health gain. Getting your health gain frozen against the hunter is like optimal. You know, getting your antique heal bot frozen or your earthen ring frozen, even though it costs 2 extra mana, it's all good. Okay, what sort of hunter is this? I'm not quite understanding here. You appear to be quite aggressive, but then I wonder. Okay, Shadow Pan. That's pretty good. Backstab Shadow Pan. I don't think I actually need to. I can backstab weapon hit and then develop the blood cell. What will I do next turn? So that's going to cost me 4 mana. What will I do next turn? What's my turn 6? It's not great. I think actually the backstab Shadow Pan is the strongest here, even though it's a little problematic because this is very weak to Deadly Shot. But getting him to spend 3 mana on a 5 mana turn on Deadly Shot isn't too bad either. I don't think that's too bad. Yeah, I'm feeling a little rusty actually because I've been quite busy with day job work, quote unquote day job work, JOB job work, and haven't been able to put as much time in Hearthstone as I have wanted to. What the heck is this? Some sort of a secret? What? A secret synergy. Interesting. Well, I'm going to swing to see what this is. Is this a freezing? I'm not going to attack if it's a freezing. I will get rid of this though. This is quite threatening, and I won't attack right now. I'll have this bounced instead. Yeah, I want the blood cell to be bounced instead. And I can place... It seems as if this my opponent's deck concept is built around secrets and secret synergy. And so my opponent won't be rushing me down. If you're playing an Illuminator, you're probably playing all copies of the secrets. What the heck? Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed. Do I sap? I think I do. That may even be snakes. No, it's freezing. That's fine. Freezing is fine. 4 mana. I can still play both of these, and I think I will. I won't weapon up. I can weapon up next turn. He appears to be quite far behind. If he plays the King of Beasts again, I can just clear it with my Shadow Pan, and it's quite slow as well. So we're looking pretty strong this game. I don't think the MCT is going to come into any effect. Anyway, let's talk about other things, because, you know, this game seems to be slowing down a little bit. If you guys are not sure, haven't been following social media, you know, maybe you guys have been distracted by other things, life things, so on and so forth. Marvel's Civil War trailer, Captain America 3 Civil War, has recently come out. Link in the show notes. I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. Feels like it's going to be a very exciting movie. Okay. Now, I'm going to bet that this is a freezing again. No, it's not. Alright. Interesting. Is it... And it's not snakes. Is it bear? Well, let's use this.
Here we go.
And I'm going to go for the face damage anyway. No bear. What is this? Is this some sort of Is it snipe? Yeah, it's snipe. Okay. Snipe on that is better than snipe on this. Even though it has less health, less damage, this can absorb a charging minion. I definitely think snipe on the MCT is better. In this situation, that is. Yeah, so Civil War trailer came out, I think yesterday, and concurrently, you know, it's Thanksgiving in North America. The Star Wars Episode 7 TV spot has also come out. Link in the show notes. I won't say anything about them, but I'd love to hear what you guys think about both the Civil War and the Civil War and the TV spot, the Star Wars Ep 7 TV spot. If you guys have been following along, I will be just talking personally. I will be attending the premiere of the episode 7. Ooh, interesting. I like that. A little slow though. I will be attending the premiere, the midnight premiere of Ep 7. So should be a fun one. Wonder if you guys are doing that too. If you're interested in Star Wars at all. Yeah, let me know how you think. All right, got a win. Excellent. And we also happen to have amassed a number of quests, so hopefully I can get some of those done before the end of the night, and get some more packs before our next. Yeah, so there's a number of easy quests to do. Take a while, but let's do it. All right, let's hop in. And so thanks to the Thanksgiving sales. Anyway, I don't think I want to keep this hat. Possibly should have thought a little bit harder about that because of Innovate. Sapping something that gets innovated out, say an innovated Shredder or innovated Druid of the Claw, is not too bad. But we don't actually know what kind of deck this Druid is, so I won't mulligan in that way. So there have been a number of other sales and things as well. If you live in America, you're probably aware of Black Friday sales and so on and so forth. And I picked up a couple of really cool games on discount on Steam. I've been wanting to get Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I think that's what the actual name is. Link in the show notes. MGR, link in the show notes. I had that game on my PS3, but my PS3 got, let's just say, it malfunctioned. And what do I do? I think I still clear. And I think I still deadly. Notice how I'm deadling after I clear the Iron Beak. It makes me feel less worse about spending 2 extra damage. Well, I didn't actually spend 2 extra damage. I spent 1 damage. Anyway, it's still a good tempo play. I would always, in every situation, I would make this play. I think, given this hand. Picked up a couple of good games on Steam. They were all about 75% off. Sort of my game buying philosophy is to just have a bunch of things on my wish list on Steam and just wait until they go on really cheap. Because games these days, they seem to get cheap real fast. Not cheap, but they seem to go on sale and go on discount really, really fast. Ah, excellent. What sort of thing? I'm sensing that's such a good pickup. Allows me to save the Undercity Valiant, and I'll still be making this buff play, but saving the Undercity Valiant and dealing an extra 2 damage to face is really, really powerful. And backstab on a Thorison every single day. I'll do that every single day. Yeah, so I want to hear what you guys' game buying philosophy is. I'm definitely, like I said, I will put it on my wish list in Steam, and I'll just wait until it drops to a price that I'm happy with. Usually my breaking point is 75%. Yeah, let's swing. Why not? We're susceptible to swipe, but my future turns are pretty filled out. Turn 6, yeah. So I wait and I'll sit on them because these days I don't really have as much time to play games as I'd like to. I used to be a really big gamer, Ooh, I could weapon. I could put this and make it a 4/4 and double trade. Or is it better to go 4/4, 1/2? I think that may actually be better to go 4/4, 1/2. Yeah, because this remaining board is weak to swipe because he could swipe face and then go hero power into the Valiant. So I think that is correct. I make it less desirable for him to swipe whilst clearing the Myxner. There's also an argument to be made about leaving the Myxner up, but I'm not a fan of that. Although I probably should be thinking more about it. Yeah, this is the difference when I play Hearthstone at night as opposed to first thing in the morning. You probably notice that I'm much more alert and focusing more on the plays. Interesting, I like Summoning Stone. What are you going to cast? Wrath? Wrath for 3? Mark of Nature, interesting. Ah. What? You decided to... Okay. I can respect that. Do I clear this? 4/6 Summoning Stone. Do I clear this? I don't think so. I don't think I clear this. I think I set up for lethal.
Here we go.
Not lethal, but eventual lethal. Like this. Yeah, and I can heal myself up. Very much so next turn. This is lethal, actually. I've got my weapon, I've got the tiger. So he somehow needs to have some life gain or gain some sort of taunt, otherwise the game is over. And there's definitely a possibility. Okay, got a Reno. Interesting. That's a pretty good Reno. So what are you going to do now? Interesting. So he wasn't able to get any spell value off of that. That's pretty good for me. Okay, do I sap the Reno? I don't think so. Actually, sap on the Reno is not too bad, actually, because it gives me a chance to... Yeah, I think I do sap the Reno. It gives me a chance to drag out the game and keep dealing damage. I mean, like, he healed for like 21 there, but that's fine. I don't really care. I've got a number of high tempo, high value plays, and I'm getting a lot of value out of my dagger just clearing his board. So I think, and plus I'd already swung that turn, so I think sapping the Reno is worthwhile. Okay, so he's not going to Reno now. He may have a second Summoning Stone. That may be problematic. But using the Starfire on my dude, that's not too bad because now... Yep. I think I play a little slower at this point. And I won't swing. I think the 4 attack weapon is really powerful for just board control in general. And I'll save the Kraken for when the 4 battle cry makes a difference, such as when he plays the Reno again. Yeah, because I'm not too concerned because the Reno is going to cost him 6 mana. It doesn't really develop much onto the board, and the healing isn't a huge deal. If I... Okay, interesting. You have a backstab in there? Or it could be a prep. A prep could be problematic for me. If you pick up a prep, then you get to prep into like swipe. Not right now, because swipe will still cost 1 mana. Okay. What can I sprint into? Eviscerate? Yeah, a sprint into an Eviscerate would be nice. Let's have a look. Fan is not too... Horse Rider is not too bad in CT. Okay, so you're not going to give me an Eviscerate. That's okay. Let's swing. Let's see what happens. I can take the 8. That's not too bad. Okay, I can take the 8. I can take the 8 and I can keep pushing board. I think he's basically forced to play Reno this turn because this is 5 plus 6. That's 11 damage. He needs to either deal with the... Okay, Ironbark works too. Okay. Heavy control deck. What are you doing? Just having fun with me. Okay, sure. I will... Let's draw. Okay. Hit. Yeah, I will spend this to do it. I will reduce the size of my board to do it. I don't know why he cold-blooded that thing. I was like, is this actually a play you want to make, or are you just trolling me? I don't know. There is a second Reno in hand, so I wonder what you're thinking. Yeah, so you have to do that. I don't mind the second Reno. That's fine. Doesn't concern me. Okay, that's also fine. Does the fan change anything? I think I double trade. The fan could change things. This is interesting. Is there a Poison Seed Starfire in here? Because I may not want to develop my Kraken until that. And given that there may be a Poison Seed Starfire in here, I think I will do this line of trading. I will bait out. And And I'm not going to be NCTing anything this turn. I will play very, very slowly. I'm still looking for Oil Flurry. I'm sensing that there's a Poison Seeds Starfall combo in here. 9 mana full clear. Okay, I'm going to use Serra. Okay, I can still deal with that. Very slow. I think I can still deal with that. Okay, yeah, we can do this. We can do this.
Join or die.
And I'll drop this on him.
Here we go.
A lot of control elements in this deck. It's like a hyper control druid. Interesting. Hyper control with mill? Is that what you're trying to do? I'm confused. Okay, yeah, you've just got a ton of late game in there with like sort of no reason. And although I might still lose to this thing because just because of the way this deck is lined up. Yeah, I don't have enough. I can deal. This is gonna hurt. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, so I weapon up first, and there are gonna be a number of. There's gonna be a number of leper gnomes. There's gonna be 2. I mean, there's gonna be 1 leper gnome on the board, and I want to be down to 6. Yeah, I'm dead to swipe. That's problematic. This is an interesting deck. Haven't faced too many Reno decks. I guess in the preceding 3 or 4 days, the Reno decks have started to come out, and people have started to post their thingamawatchets. Okay, I'm surprised that you don't have a swipe. Like the game would have ended just then. Who knows? Sharp sword. No, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, we're done. Yeah. This sort of tempo deck doesn't really match up very well against the fatigue druid style. Interesting. I'd like to play some more games against that deck. Anyway, let's try one more game before we finish up this this segment. I wonder what sort of cards I would need in this deck to face down a sort of a stall Reno fatigue type druid deck. I wonder, would you need something like Headcrack Violet Teacher? Or something that does really reliable, repetitive damage. Something like Assassin's Blade. Maybe Assassin's Blade, Deadly. More of that. Perhaps, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to play some more games and see how it goes. Definitely an interesting deck to play against. Not something that I've seen before. Definitely could have gone either way at that point. But I think what lost me the game, I think sapping the Reno, but I think that was the play to... Don't know. Maybe it was better not to sap the Reno. Yeah. Hard to say. What's my turn 3? I think I weapon up here. Since this will buff my weapon next turn, this can be a useful turn 3. There is merit to developing it first. But I just get the feeling it might be stronger to weapon up here and develop it as a turn 3. Since I didn't... If I had a turn 3 follow-up play, then I definitely would have played the Auto Barber with not on the weapon. But since there isn't a turn 3 follow-up play, yeah. And I think I use the deckhand. I just start pressuring. This may be a hand lock. And given that it's a hand lock, do I start pressuring? Let's do it. Perhaps I'm not thinking straight. This is just like my Hearthstone gut taking over. I'm sure you guys, if you watch Twitch TV, you watch a number of streamers, they do 12, 13 hour streams. I'm sure you see this all the time. They just start playing by instinct. It's not something that I enjoy doing, so I'll probably only just do this one clip, late night Hearthstone for me, way past my bedtime. Just kidding, but at a certain period of the day, for me, I have issues with concentration and stringing words together, as you can probably tell, and I find it's better for me to just do something else. It doesn't mean I need to go to bed, but I'm not as, how do you say? I'll play this instead. I'm not as on the ball as I probably should be, and probably affects my casting and my commentary. So, you know, yeah, we'll leave it at that at this video. Hopefully I win this game, and hopefully I get some packs. But otherwise, I will probably be in touch with you guys tomorrow as I get up after some sleep, and you'll hear me bright and shiny. Yeah, okay. So what are you planning? Why are you silencing that? Why are you silencing that? Why don't you just coil the dude? Double coil? Interesting. Double coil. That's intriguing. Was there merit to backstabbing that Drake beforehand? I don't know. Anyway.
Here we go.
I think I developed this just to have something on the board. It trades in very, like, the Drake just kills it for free, but I can't do nothing with my mana this turn, I think. And the heal bot would have been the same, except I wouldn't have been able to armor up, and it wouldn't have healed me for very much at all. Okay. So we are actually quite far behind, just due to the nature of my hand. My hand is a little awkward at the moment. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, sometimes this will just happen. I think the heal bot is contributing to that, because previously I think I took out a force tank for a heal bot, or an ogre. Do I have an ogre in this deck? I think I took out an ogre for a heal bot. No, I do have an ogre. I took out the force tank. So this thing is quite reactive. This thing is quite reliant on your opponent being a face hunter or a tempo mage, or, you know, that's much better. This makes me happy. Picking up the big ogre. Now we are weak to Siphon Soul, a 6 mana removal. It's like a 6 mana assassinate. It gets rid of any minion, and the warlock gains 3 health. So you're paying 1 more mana for 3 health, which is sort of not really worth it, because once you reach 5 mana and you're going into 6 mana, I really think officially going into 6 mana makes your card slow. 5, you can play 2 a turn. Interesting. Faceless. Huh. Yeah. I may not be able to pull myself out. Ooh, I like that, actually. I think we can do something here. I think I do weapon up. And we flurry. Okay. It's a little awkward, but I'm tempting him in, like, the correct play is to trade into my ogre. Well, no. The value play is to kill the buccaneer, and he doesn't have a second mortal coil because both of them are gone. I'm tempting him to trade into my ogre. And if I can pick up a sap, that'd be really nice, because I'm going to just get rid of this thing for a number of turns. Yeah, let's see how we go. The hand is curving out a little bit better now because I picked up a lucky ogre. It wasn't lucky; it was in my deck. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Come on, my friend. And this is 3 a.m. in. Interesting. I like that. That's a good play. I like that. Now a fan would do me wonders here. Fan would open up. Always tap first. If you're playing Warlock and you plan to tap that turn, always tap first. Okay, I think I'm going to want to... Sure, okay, the Earthen Ring is not too bad. Yeah, okay, this is good. I can backstab this. Swing at it. Get rid of the ogre. Get rid of the threat of 6 damage to face, because leaving that ogre up, you're getting fireballed to the face every single turn. I have to clear it. And, since I have the Buccaneer instead of using my face, it's pretty good. We're looking in a decent position, but that Ancient Watcher can do a lot of work if my opponent has Shadow Flame. So, let's see how we go. And I understand, Leo Zombie, it's possibly 3 a.m. in the morning, approaching 4 a.m. in the morning where you live. I understand you want to play a little bit slowly, have a little bit of think, maybe have a micro nap. Ooh, good. That was a good one. Fan still saves me, so I would really like to pick up Fan. Sprint would probably be good also. Yeah, fan. Even MC. Oh no, I played the MCT already. So, and that's a note that I should write down. Versus Warlocks. Save MCT for Implosion. Yeah. Same with versus Pallies for Muster. Yeah. Since I have the MCT in this deck, I should be really careful about not play. Like, if I waste it, it becomes really problematic. Okay, but Buccaneer doesn't really do what I need it to. I think I just clear. I think I steal Buccaneer up. Yeah. And I grab. And I use the heal bot just because it's much slower than the Earthen Ring. They both do the same thing, giving me some health. The health is not an issue right now. It's more, what am I going to do about... Did I clear the right thing? What am I going to do about this board? And, yeah, so the fan... I'm really looking for the fan. And sprint this turn is really good, actually, because I can sprint fan. Still clear three of these demon guys, and that's not too bad. Sprint fan clearing 3 of these... And sprint fan clearing this as well. Clearing these boom bots would be nice, but Dr. 7 is going to be a problem for me. We are going to be in trouble if I don't have an answer to this. So ideal answer is probably fan into sap. Yeah, so saving the MCT for Implosion, Muster, and Dr. Balanced. Oh, excellent. Okay. One day it always comes up. You always get it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can handle that. Now, I don't know if he leaves the Earthen Ring up, we actually have lethal. Do we? No. Shoot. Yeah, I shouldn't be casting anymore. So we have 5 here. We don't have lethal. No, I'm just being stupid. But if he clears the Earthen Ring, we gain board supremacy with the North Sea. So it's good either way, sort of. I wonder if he has any burst in hand. There's Hellfires and Soulfires and so forth. Moltons. Interesting. Yeah, I sort of forgot that this was a handlock deck. Overwhelming. Are we done? Are we done? No, you need 1 more damage. Okay, come on. Is it worth considering putting a Cold Blood in this deck just to combo with the Kraken? Because what else am I going to play with the Kraken? I don't know. Yeah. Oh well, GG, well played. There's not much I'm going to do against, you know, max RNG Implosion. And we dropped below 50%. That's a little disappointing, but, you know, them's the breaks. And are we actually rank 19 now? Maybe this is a lesson to me not to play at night. No, we're just before rank 19. Didn't quite go all the way backwards. Okay, got a couple of quests. That's fine. I'll save them for tomorrow. I don't think I'm in a state to play Hearthstone, you know, coming home from my day job and being half tired. And I'm sure you guys probably don't enjoy it as much either. Okay, anyway, enough whinging. I'd like to thank you guys for putting up with this lackluster cast. Thanks in advance for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I do this for the love, so any gesture of appreciation is much appreciated by me. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow and a wonderful weekend. This is NoDust signing off.